Little House on the Road subscribers and followers. Oh, Harry, boy, you're right on top of it. There's 3 people in here already. iPad on this so we can watch TV. So I apologize for all the ropes, but I tell you, it's really handy. So, uh-oh, we lost one already. That's terrible. How'd we lose one already? So anyway, we're in the free campsite and getting free. They're having a big event this weekend. It's a reunion of the town. Oh, hold on. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and leave a little early. The campsites are right on the parking lot, so uh, we're in the way. They have a couple of baseball games. It was rained out today, so. Hello, Wayne. How are you? So anyway, it was rained out, but there was a big risk that we were going to be in the way of a ball game. So it's just odd how they got this set up. But teach their own. Hello, Trey. How are you doing? How far are you from Rapid City? Well, Rapid City, we're on the Sioux Falls, so we're on the east side. Rapid City, I think, is on the west side. So I don't know, 200, 300 miles. It's completely the other side of the state. Hello, Mom. How are you? Oh, I need my glasses. That's my problem. I can't see anything. Hello, Michael. Hello, Elizabeth. Tim says, hello, Rob and Carolyn. Hello, Tim and Brenda. How are you? Here in Rhode Island. We finally made it back to a life feed. Well, it's really good to see you. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. You're right. Hello, Allentown gal. Um, Dennis Steele, have you wall drugged? I want to see that place. I was there years ago. Oh, you're in Rapid City. I see. Hello, Sunny Girl. How are you? Hello, RSB Living Life and Elizabeth. How's the weather? Well, it's been off and on. It's chilly. I don't know if it's because we're not used to it, but it was 53 degrees this morning. So I don't know. This weather thing just ah, it was raining just a little while ago. Just want to say a quick hello. I can't stay. I'll have to watch this later. Well, okay. Wow. I'm gonna go with true love because I'm not sure what the first word was, but no, it just got done raining, and the wind here has been terrible. I mean, terrible. I don't know if I would have wanted. Hello, Liner Smith. I don't know if I would have wanted to come up here in the pop up. It's been pretty windy. Uh, it is really shaking the truck. I don't know. See how I can shake the truck? I don't have stabilizers under it. Um, So I mean, I'm not complaining because I do recognize the country is pretty hot. But boy, it was just chillier than I expected. But it's kind of the thing for us. It's been cold our entire adventure. Oh no, we're not near any bison yet. We're still on the east side, just a small little town. It's got free electric. It's a city park. It's been real pleasant. I mean, you can't beat free electric for 7 days. That's just incredible. And then you come back in 30 days. And the park managers are very nice. They come by every day and clean and cut grass and tell you to stay and have a good time. Hello, Beta Boy. Good to see you. Hello, Outdoor Adventures. So, I mean, we've had a really good time here. And now, okay, since, there's 38 people here. No, you can't beat it. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Sherry. So, Carolyn and I are discussing what our next move is. Hello, Lisa. Lisa, I've wanted to see you. You did us a huge favor on Sunday. So I want everybody to give a shout out to Lisa for me, please. Please give shout out to Lisa. She told somebody on Cheap Living RV's live feed on Sunday to check out Little House on the Road. Well, that night, within that little hour that he was on, we got 23 subscribers. So thank you, Lisa. That was a big shout out for our channel, and we really do appreciate it. That was just thank you so much. I can't tell you how. The thing is, I couldn't figure out what was going on. All of a sudden, I noticed that we were getting views, and lots of views. I mean, we almost got 1,000 views in that hour. So I just couldn't figure out how all of a sudden everything was just taking off for us. Lots of subscribers. Well, the next day I watched the live feed on Cheap Living RV, and then I saw that somebody asked the question: is there any YouTubers nomads living on the East Coast. And he asked it a couple times, and I was really wishing I could type, but of course it was already over. And then Lisa says, yeah, Little House on the Road. So, boy, I tell you, that was a big deal. So, thank you so much. I've been excited, hoping that you would show up to this live feed all week. So, thank you. So anyway, we're not sure what we're going to do next. Of course, we're going to go closer to Wall to check out hopefully check out some bison. We're actually not going to stay in the park that have the bison. It's about 6 miles down the road. So the other park, the road is a washboard road. They don't recommend you take RVs down it. And you know, with this being so new and untested, I'm just not too sure I want to risk it yet. So we're going to stay down on the other side. Beautiful scenery with all the videos I've seen. So it's about 7 miles away from Wall. Wall has water there at the city park, so we're gonna, be able to get the water. Then the next question is, where do we go from there? And we're not really sure. The thinking is, as we could, whatever the requirements were. Over in Virginia, we were able to stay 3 weeks, 21 days, and then we would move. And then we got an extension by the ranger because we were going to head to Florida, but Hurricane Irma was on our way. So we were talking to the ranger, and he said, "Oh, why don't you stay here until that's passed?" So we stayed there until that passed. So we were in that area. Wow, what, 2 months, I would think. And then but that was kind of our adventure. Well, this one, we're kind of thinking we want to go to Washington. It's 1,500 miles from where we're at to Washington, Seattle. And then, of course, we want to start heading south and hopefully be somewhere warm by mid-October, early November. That's kind of the thinking. And so we're thinking, if we could travel 38 miles a day, I mean, of course, just as long as you average that out, maybe we would just start heading that way, staying at rest stops, city parks, that kind of thing. So we could see the mountains of Washington and then start making our way south to Texas or Florida and just kind of, mosey our way along instead of this just staying in one area. We think with this camper, there's a lot better opportunity to do that with the pop-up. Safety issues. You're really very comfortable. I've always heard of the places in city parks that have electric, there's usually a lot of safety issues. So, but okay, I guess we're on. I've been yelling storm. I don't know if anybody heard me. I was talking about what were so many beautiful parks. Okay, so somebody did hear that we were going to Washington. Good, I don't have to repeat all that. But we would have never tried that in a pop-up. Anyway, we never would try. We never stayed in a city park with the pop-up. One, I don't know if I really want to just set up a pop-up right in the middle of a city park, right outside. I mean, right in town, basically. We can walk to town. It's easy to recommend someone who has earned your respect. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. I do appreciate that. I'd like to talk about that for a minute. Honesty. I don't. I'm sometimes I think I'm honest to a fault, and I'm not trying to pat my own back. I'm really not. I actually talk. I just say things because it's the right thing to say, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. I really feel like that there's some other RVers out there. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to make a video. I'm a little worried about. Well, I actually recorded it. I'm a little bit worried about it. It's about the homeless problem we have out here in the people living in their cars, and so I talk very honestly about it, but it gets me in trouble. It really does. People don't want me to be honest. Just for example, today, somebody watched an old video that I made back in November about me not going to the RTR, and I was very honest. I'm not going to the RTR. Carolyn has social anxiety, so hello, Shirley. So it would be bad for her to go to the RTR with 3,000 people there, and I'm not. I'm really an introvert. I really like my space. City Park here has been a little bit crowded for both of us. Of course, we can always go back into the camper. But somebody said that you have to go to the RTR. you're not going to know what life's all about unless you try everything. And they're just on and on. And so it's like, okay, I was honest that I don't want to go to the RTR, but I violated the golden rule that you don't talk about that fella and his event in any type of negative way, which I don't feel like I was being negative in that video at all. So it gets me in trouble. He was very upset, unsubscribed, and of course, you know, all comments go to review, so I had to delete his comment. And so, like I said, it gets me in trouble, but I'm always going to be honest. And if the channel gets in trouble because of it, well, the channel gets in trouble. I don't think it will. I lose a lot of subscribers. Yesterday, 27 people subscribed to our channel, 13 unsubscribed because of honesty. They don't want to hear it. What was yesterday's video? What did I talk about? Oh gosh, I remember. Anyway, you know, it was one of those honesty videos, and our weakness can be strengths taken to excess. It's a fine line. Weakness can be strengths. Our weaknesses can be strengths. It's a fine line. I don't know. I hope honesty isn't a weakness. But anyway, that's just the way I am. My bosses didn't like how honest I was about the dream and following it. Yeah. Was it about the dream? No. Your honesty is why most of us follow. I agree, Golden. I do think that's true. I can't wait till we get on the road 3.5 years. So that is awesome. Can't wait to see you out here. It wasn't about, was it? What was it?
It was.
I can't.
Following your dream, not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, following. Yeah, that's what it was. If you don't want to go to the RTR, don't. I've been once again next year, but don't if you don't. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like a lot of people. Yesterday's video was fantastic. Well, thank you, Miss Liner. Is that your name, Liner Smith? Yeah, I mean, I was really proud of that video. And the police department shared their building with a bowling alley. Uh-oh, did I miss something?
Yeah. We ended up in Stapleton, Nevada. That year we went cross country in a pop-up. Camping was in City Park.
Hello, Bubba. How are you? Yeah, this city park, fantastic. Nice little walking trail. Well, not really a walking trail. It's just a nice city park. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand how they can afford to do it. Now, it appears that the Department of Interior, which regulates national parks, it looks like they fund a little bit of this little park. I mean, because there's a sign out that says it's partially funded by Department of Interior. So maybe that's where they get the money, but I don't understand why anybody would fund it. I don't understand why they give away free electric for 7 days or any electric for any amount of time. Doing good, just pulled into a park in Buena Vista, Colorado. So, I mean, but it's real nice. Today's video. Oh, healthy eating. Somebody asked about what we do to stay, what we eat, and how we lost weight. That's what it was. How we lost weight. So I thought I'd make a video. I mean, do what? So anyway, I always worry about making videos where I make personal decisions. I mean, it seems like no matter how many times you try to make a video about a personal decision, nobody wants to hear it. You're just a crazy person. So I was hesitant to make today's video. There's not a lot of comments. Life is an adventurous journey, and you explained well. Well, thank you, Warren. I do appreciate that. I mean, I tried my best. I don't know how well the live feed is going to be today. I mean, it appears to be doing okay. We had a huge storm just pass through. So, we'll see. Anyway, this rocking, I talked about the rocking earlier. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure out something to stabilize it. It's funny. It's funny that they're so critical about personal choices when nomadic lifestyle is supposed to be all about freedom. Yes, that is very true. But here's the thing. There is a YouTube channel who a lot of people believe is the godfather of nomadic lifestyle. I've heard people even call him, he's the godfather. And if you violate what Godfather says of the nomadic lifestyle, then you are wrong, and they're going to do what, I mean, just today, I was told that I need to unsubscribe to a channel, which I just find a humorous channel. It's kind of funny. They kind of make fun of all nomadic life YouTubers. I'm sure one day that this channel will make fun of me too. I'm actually looking forward to the day. I can just see what he's going to do. Hello, I mean, it's going to be hilarious. I'm really looking forward to the day. But I was told that I need to unsubscribe to it if I don't want to be blacklisted by the other YouTubers. Well, I don't even understand that. How can the other YouTubers blacklist me? I don't associate with them. I mean, I understand what they're saying. So, no, if you don't follow the guidelines of, I don't know, about 3, maybe 4 of the other RV YouTubers, boy, there are a lot of people that will scold you. I've actually been personally messaged and was told that I need to watch what I'm saying on YouTube because the tribe will shut me down. You aren't YouTuber famous till you have your own. Thank you, Lisa. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't wait for my puppet. There are great to do it yourself fly traps using. I know the flies. I mean, well, we need to go to town, which is about 30 miles away, to get some supplies. Carolyn, when you get a parody made of you, that's when you've made it. I can't wait, Beta Boy. Somebody needs to recommend me. Lisa, since you're so good at recommending my channel, I once slept through a Wrath of God storm in Badlands in a tent. But Carolyn made a fly trap, but it didn't work. Where is that fly trap?
Right there.
Yeah. There's a spoon in it now. So we've tried to make a fly trap. I'll recommend it for you. Thank you. So there's a fly trap, but as you notice, there's no flies in it. You do not beg. Well, I assume you mean e-begging? No, I try not to. A lot of people still call me an e-beggar. For example, I leave my super chat on, but I just consider that a tip. So, I mean, yeah, I guess it's what the definition of e-begging is. I appreciate the Beta Boy doesn't say I am because there's a YouTube channel that Beta Boy says is an e-beggar, and I completely agree that that is an e-begging channel. Gestapo YouTuber, so crazy, enough space in cyberspace for everyone. You know, that's a very funny way to put it, Gallentown. I like that. Rob, I truly enjoy your channel and only wish you the best. Rob, well, thank you. Holy cow, Sunny Girl. Wow, thank you so very much. Wow, 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 wow. Everybody, please give a shout out to Sunny. We really do appreciate it. And she didn't even ask for anything. I mean, that is just so wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate those. We were talking about e-beggars. Well, I do appreciate that, Beta Boy. I mean, that is high praise from you. I really do appreciate it because I do know your philosophy on that. So thank you. That fly trap looks right, but the fluid must be wrong. Well, it could be. I mean, we've tried everything.
Yeah, I didn't have sugar, so I put Jello in it.
Yeah, we didn't have sugar, so it was Jello. I saw that van life person with his puppet making fun of Eric. I believe I laughed myself silly. I've seen that puppet guy. I've seen that puppet guy actually laugh at himself. He couldn't finish a video once because he was. You gotta go high in the winter or in the summer, and you gotta go low in the summer or winter. And he kept doing it backwards and forwards, and finally he says, "I just can't do this." Making it rain. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I can't wait until I get a puppet. There's also another channel which actually did give me a call out at the fire, but he's big on drama. He wants drama, and I just don't feel like I'm a big drama type of. That's his best video when he cracks up. Yes, it is. And I try to stay away from the drama as much as possible. Now, the pop-up camper was a dramatic event, and it caused a lot of drama, and a lot of attention got forwarded in my direction. I don't know if that did me, well, it did me some good, but, you know, it's kind of sad. Maybe put a tiny piece of in the water and track them into the fly trap if you didn't have sugar. Less drama, happier life. Absolutely. I got someone else I recommend you to. He likes mentioning new channels. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. You got to laugh at yourself in life. Yes, you do. DR, you want a puppet? I don't give a flip about who the Nomadic Godfather is or isn't. Little House on the Road is the only camping channel subscribed to. Well, thank you so much. Wow, who said that? Shirley. Well, thank you, Shirley. You're so kind. I work with Bob on projects, and you and Carolyn are my friends too. I can do both. People with differing ideas make the world interesting. Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm not. Look, I know that my stance against some of the philosophies of that channel is getting me in trouble. I get it. But I also feel like being honest and following my morals when I talk about that we can't be telling homeless folks to come out here and live in a car. I just don't agree with it. Well, hello, John. Thank you very much. Your channel provides, here's what John said, your channel provides a lot of entertainment and value. You guys work hard to provide interesting and well thought out content. Accepting a monetary tip for your hard work is not e-begging. Well, thank you so very much, John. And John, can everybody please give John a shout out? Wow, this is incredible. I really do appreciate it, folks. Thank you, John. And I'm off to dinner. Had fun, folks. Thank you for the laugh. See you next time. Okay, Sonny. Well, thank you very much. Lost on the Road is also the only camping channel I watch. You folks are just plain nice people with work. Well, thank you very much, Andrew. Now I've lost track of what I was saying. Well, that gives me a time to get a drink of water. I wish I could explain the feeling of this camper to you over the pop-up. Hello, John. I don't even want to say safe. I mean, I just had this uneasy feeling in the pop-up, and it usually happened in the morning when I first woke up. I just don't have it here. I don't understand why. What does it? What makes this 2x2 and this styrofoam the difference? I just don't understand. It's crazy, but it sure did make a big difference, and it sure did improve our dream. And like I said, we're trying to figure out if we want to go to Washington, which is, that's going to be a lot of driving. So 55 people here. That's just incredible. This is a really good day. I think the summer must be getting too hot for folks. The channel's doing really good the last few days since this weekend. Maybe because your camper is more like a stick and brick. No bricks though, because it's too heavy. But no, I mean, a lot of it I owe to Lisa, but the channel has been doing really well since this weekend, getting lots of views, and it feels like it's natural views, not forced views where we've had a great hit video or anything. I must be such a nice feeling to have a camper. Yeah, I do like that I built it. I like that I can change things if I want. I've been so amazed at how after the fire you immediately went to work and made the changes you needed to make life to enjoy a channel, dealt with your disaster in a very good way. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's anything all that miraculous. I think we were in a situation where we had to figure things out and get it done. I have been traveling for work, so way behind on watching videos. Well, hopefully you can catch up. I do appreciate you joining us tonight. I'm coveting that water pitcher behind you. Can we get a closer look? Is it metal? Okay, so what we have, this is a Mr. Coffee that we bought at Dollar General for $10. And it's a thermos. And man, it does a really good job. This thing here is a percolator. It's got water in it. Buy that at Walmart. Just a coffee percolator. That's our coffee. That's all we got. Nothing fancy. I mean, we don't spend money on much. You know, the biggest thing that I think that I have to have that costs a lot of money, one of the things I hated losing the most was the it has to be extremely difficult. Yeah, coming up with content. There are times where I get stumped, but really all I have to do is get on Facebook and look for people to ask questions on Facebook, and immediately I can come up with an idea. I watch a lot of YouTube channels of this lifestyle because usually somebody will say something that I don't agree with, and it gives me an opportunity to make a rebuttal. And it seems like those videos, even though I get a lot of flack for them, I also gain a lot of respect from them because, I mean, I just don't agree with some of the things that they're doing. So,
Live in the United States. Living as a nomad is cheaper, but no way free.
okay, I think we froze up. Did we freeze up? Well, I know he says that, and I'm just going to be honest. I'm getting ready to make a video where Bob's does say that you can't live in the United States without money, but then I don't think it's a good idea to tell folks to come live out here when you don't have money. That's where he and I kind of part ways. I think if you're without money, first of all, we need to look at any addictions that you may have. Telling someone with an addiction to come out here is a serious problem. The other thing is if you're telling someone to come out and live in a car, well, cars are expensive. So they're going to have to find a car. If they have a car, then they're going to come out here. They got to keep the insurance on it. They got to keep it titled and licensed and all those things. So all that costs money. It seems to me that what we really need to be focused on is getting social services to help however they can help. There's programs out there. Those programs can help you find housing and food and all these things. They can help you find a job. These are the things we need to talk about. But the thing we don't need to talk about is getting them out to the BLM with their last few cents. Because people are getting out there and they run out of money, and then the rangers come by and say, you got to move 25 to 50 miles. And I'm seeing people actually say this to me. I don't have the money to move. Well, I don't see anybody from that group saying, well, this is what you should be doing. And I don't have the answers. I've never told anybody to go out to the BLM or to the National Forest if you don't have money. Because you do get trapped out there. And what are they going to do? I mean, now, you know, the fires are starting to happen and everything. What if they have to shut down part of the BLM that people are in and they can't move? What happens? So I just think it's a bad idea to give people who have dependency issues or have financial issues to say, okay, you have to have money, but because the folks that don't have money and they're desperate, they're looking for anything. They're looking for some sort of hope that I can survive. So they see his YouTube channel and they say, oh, well, this guy's got a great idea. I can go out there and live for free and everybody will leave me alone. Or they watch one of the older videos where they say you can stay out in Ehrenberg forever. Rangers don't bother you. Well, then they lose their phone and they don't have the ability to watch more YouTube videos where he says, well, the Rangers have changed their mind and said that now you can't do it. Well, nobody should have said you could come out here in the first place and stay that long. They just shouldn't have. To people who are desperate. And I want to give those desperate people better hope than living in a car. This is a tough lifestyle. It really is tough. And if you're not ready for it, look, first of all, you're homeless, okay? And then you have this 3 to 6 month transition period where you're very emotional about coming out here. I know I was, Carolyn was. And it's something that you got to get over. Well, here you are, you have this 3 to 6 month transitional period without money, without a job, without hope. And the only person out there with giving you any hope is that, well, come out to the BLMs and National Forest and you can stay for free. Well, they hear free and that's it. They don't hear I got to have gas money to move. They don't hear that I got to have insurance. So I think that's where we split apart. Because I'm never going to tell anybody to come out here, ever. I'm going to tell you to follow your dreams, whatever that is. But I am never going to tell you to come out here. It has to be your dream. You have to be ready for it. You have to be prepared for it. There are a lot of dreams out there. Some people have a dream to play the guitar. My ex-wife had a dream to be a tattoo artist. she's following her dream. Not that I like it, but that's what she's doing. So it's a dream. That's what she should be doing. So should I have told her, no, that's a dumb dream. You need to come live out here. You know, so I met someone who did want to come and live out here. So I think that's what we're trying to say. Any updates on the inside shower? Are you still not using the shower tent and only showering inside? We only shower inside now. Yeah, we left the shower tent at my mom's house, just in case if we ever do want it. We can go back and get it, but I think mom's going to use it. She's more than welcome to use it. Probably keep it. We'll see. No, we're very happy with the shower in here. It's so convenient. I mean, dude, rest area. It's wonderful. I must say your streams are better than Bob's. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know what would be so better about my... I mean, I try to answer everybody's questions, but I do get off on rants every now and then. I miss a bunch of topics. Carolyn tries to let me know what I've missed. So what have I missed? Yeah, some people should not go unless someone is planning to help them. Do you find other campers you've meet helpful?
We've met more people who were having a rough time than people.
I don't know if you heard that. She says we have met more people out here that were having a rough time than we've met people that were helpful. And that's what inspired, not tomorrow's video, the day after video. You shower in the camper now? Oh yeah, sure we do. Yeah, I made several videos about our shower. Hello, Eli. Anyway, that's what inspires the video on, I guess, Friday. Is we've met so many. As a matter of fact, every night there's a guy who pulls up in the car, and every morning he's there, and he leaves about 7 in the morning. I know the city doesn't know he's staying the night. They don't come out here at night. So, unless the police come out here, I don't know. But... you know, I want to know their story. I would love to. What age group are having a hard time out there? Oh, it varies. I mean, it really does. We've met someone who was probably in their late 30s. We've met someone who is probably closer to 70. We met another one that definitely was in their 60s. He was living in a tent, taking a shower in the river.
Apalachicola.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There is a lot of homeless people living in vehicles in Apalachicola. It's a very poor area. One person had Illinois plates, which were expired. So, it's from all over, all walks of life, all over.
Yep. So, and the thing is it was really unexpected for us to see that level of it. I don't know if I even expected any of it, but it was really unexpected to see that level of homelessness out here, especially when we came out to enjoy life, and we're seeing people not enjoying life. It is very sad, and that's why I get so frustrated, and it aggravates me. That there are YouTubers that are promoting this lifestyle when I'm coming out here and I'm seeing all the hopelessness and the aggravations. It's you should not see a 60-something-year-old man taking a bath in a river. You just shouldn't have to see that. And I think anybody who has that big of a microphone, including myself, I don't have a huge microphone, but I got a few people who watch me, and we need to be promoting a better lifestyle than taking a bath in a river. What he's going to do when it gets warm and there's alligators out. There was just a report down in Florida that someone a lady just got ate up by an alligator. So there's been a lot of people putting videos out that they ate giving up van life after a year or less. They were, yep, I've seen those. Have you seen any tiny houses they build? My dad's building one. News alert, Yellowstone volcano about to blow. Wow. I wonder.
Wow.
I'm thinking that's a troll. Is there any confirmation on that silly statement? Really? Anyway, let's forget about that and move on until somebody gives me confirmation. YouTubers promote it because they don't want to work and they have a Patreon. LOL. Nut bar, you're absolutely right. No, look up Yellowstone. Okay. I mean, I can't right now. Somebody want to look up the Yellowstone Park thing? I might have to leave South Dakota. But you're absolutely right, and I've said that in videos too, that they're trying to sell their next video. Look, I mean, I watched a video where a woman who's going to Alaska gives this emotional outcry how horrible it was to cross the border. If you understand how to make a video, you make a video, okay, and then you edit the video, and the editing process takes a long time where you can make a decision. I mean,
to show the negative sides of it. Well, that's why we try to show the negative sides.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we're trying to show the negative sides, absolutely. But anyway, so you get to spend about an hour watching yourself talk, and then you say, well, do I really need this information in there for the video? And not only do they need to, you know, they got an opportunity to cut all that information out. I mean, I trim out a ton of information from my videos. They're just useless information, just too much information. And then not only that, then they edit more in there and put in words and graphics, and they're trying to sell you on this emotional aspect. There's 3 ways to sell a video: comedy, emotion, education. That's how you make a YouTube video. So they, you know, all my videos I try to make as educational as possible. Tell you about the real feelings, the real aspects, the real life being out here. Well, when you hear someone get on a video who's just crossed the Alaska or the Canadian border and they're cussing on video, they're trying to sell you on the emotional aspect of it. And I can guarantee a lot of that is acting. It has to be acting. You can't. I mean, I watched one huge YouTuber crying on video, and he'd cut his video and he'd cry some more and he'd cut it. He could have cut all that out. He didn't need that, but he knew that it was going to sell because it was an emotional effect. And then you have comedy, which I don't think any of the RVers are comedian based. So anyway. So they're trying to, my point is they're trying to sell a video. A lot of these people are trying to sell a video. And all I want to do is try to sell some honesty and hope my channel grows on that based on, I'm going to be honest, I mean, it's an educational channel is what I try. It's funny we know you are talking about without mentioning their names. You're right, the crying for dollars. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't, I mean, knowing that how to edit a video, knowing how much I edit out, all my videos are around that 7-minute mark. And I've edited videos that were 20 minutes long. Me just sitting there yapping, and I look at my timer after I've recorded. Holy cow, it's 20 minutes. You know how hard it is to edit out that much information to get it down to 7 minutes? It's amazing the hints I'm getting that I'm using in my sticks and bricks. It's like Van Guide that demonstrates how to make meals in the thermostat. Demonstrate how to make meals in thermostat. Only take enough energy to heat the water. So anyway, knowing how to edit a video, and then you watch somebody who's crying on camera and you think, why didn't you edit that out? They didn't need to know that. Oh, thermos, yeah. No, this thermos, I'm telling you, this thermos is amazing. Now, we percolate our coffee. It's a cheap Dollar General thermos. It's glass filled, but you know, we pour a percolator in there. Well, I forgot to make coffee one night. I don't know, we got to doing something. I think we were doing live feeding. I forgot we made coffee. And so the next day I got up in the morning to make more coffee and the thing was full. And I thought, well, I'll be darned, I wasted the whole thing of coffee. Open it up, it was still hot. So, I mean, that was, 12 hours at least. And I'm not selling it. It was just something we picked up after the fire. Are you going to paint the inside? This is styrofoam. So I guess the answer to the question is no, we're not going to paint the styrofoam. And I don't know if I want to add anything. If we add anything, it's going to be just a material, some sort of material.
Like sheets that you could paint.
That we could paint. But I don't want to add any more weight. It's amazing the hints I am getting that I am using in Sticks and Bricks. Okay, I guess that was a So anyway, back to the paint. So no, the thing is, I think we kind of like it the way it is. It's definitely warm. It stays warm very well, a lot better than the pop-up. Like I said, it was 53 degrees this morning. In the pop-up, what does it weigh? In the pop-up, I'll get to that in a second. We would have been cold this morning. I turned on the coffee pot, made some coffee, and it was very fine in here. It weighs 250 pounds. Empty. Bob does good stuff with his RTR and forums. The videos that are interviews with people make it work for a good too. His philosophy of film, full timing, and any theoreticals where he fails. What about the places in Southern California that was once a military base? I've never heard anything that good about it. I'm not going there if that's what you're asking. What is that? Slab City? Is that what we're talking about? Slab City? Yeah, I probably won't go there. They made a movie back in the early 2000s about this kid who wanted to go to Alaska. It was based on a true story, and that was the first time I ever heard about Slab City. It was in that movie, Out to the Wild or Into the Wild. It was a good movie. Yeah, Wild Wild West. I mean, and I've seen like 2020 shows and documentaries about it. I'm not too excited about it. Is your onboard internet OnStar actually part of the bigger network of AT&T or Verizon? It's just AT&T data. You order it through OnStar, and then OnStar doesn't bill you or anything. OnStar's out of the picture after that. And then AT&T bills me $20 a month. They take it right out of the bank. No Slab City. The video I have seen on Slab City is a dump. They ain't getting ready to shut down Slab City. Are they getting ready to shut it down? I mean, I would think so. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of homeless going on out in California right now. So may not be a good time to do that. I don't know. But see, there's my point. I mean, just homeless everywhere. And where do they go? To their cars and tents. You are the first one to mention about OnStar. Well, I mean, that's all we've used. Is your data limited on Star? No, we have 100 gigabytes. Now, here's the thing. I think that when internet traffic gets busy in the area, they meter us. But it's not bad. I mean, I'm doing live feed on it right now, so... Hello, Kathleen. How are you? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I need a drink. Well, we've had a really good turnout today. It's 70 people. The Army National Guard is slowly moving into Slab City. Really? Wow. My wife and I ride our bicycles every night, and I think she likes me telling her about you. Well, thank you, Randy. I do appreciate it. When is she going to watch us? They've said that for years. Exactly what to do with the refugees. What do you do with the refugees? Well, I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that. All I know is I just don't think that YouTubers should be promoting a lifestyle to folks who are desperate. That's just my philosophy. And I know that I have a Patreon on here right now who doesn't necessarily agree with me, and I hate that. But we've had conversations. He says I can speak my mind. But, you know, what am I can't violate my morals. I just can't. I can't say, look, guys, you guys need to come out here because it's going to get me views. Or it's going to give me a Patreon. I just can't. So, as far as I'm concerned, do not come out here unless you absolutely just, that's all that's on your mind all the time, and that's your dream, which I'm not going to tell you if it's your dream or not. Don't come out here, period. So it's a lot of work, and I try to teach you all that. I really do. We need a better answer for the homeless. I can't imagine they want to slabbers out on the street in regular cities. She went to Ireland today for 13 days, so when she gets back, I'll get her. Thank you, Randy. That's great. 70 people here. Hello, Elizabeth. Wow, I haven't seen you in like forever. And I have thought about you many times. Don't worry, we see the real Rob. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. You know, I lose a lot of subscribers. I really do. And it's unfortunate. But I also gain a lot. I mean, I hit my goals this year. I wanted to have 5,000 subscribers by May, and the day before the end of May, we had them. So that was a huge celebration for me and Carolyn. I mean, I promised her I would not do YouTube anymore if we didn't make 5,000 subscribers by May. Now, the question was it May 1st or May 31st? That wasn't much of an argument. I mean, but once we got to May 31st, I really was getting desperate. We are up in Iowa now for the summer. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Good. I mean, we're in South Dakota. Truth never damages the cause that is just. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. Hello. What part of South Dakota you're in? We're in just west of Sioux Falls. Different opinions help to get multiple solutions. Imagine if we stuck to only one right opinion when it came to music. We'd only ever listen. That's very true. You will always do fine. Stay confident. Oh, I mean, I intend to. I really do intend to. I just find it funny. I mean, there's been some strongly worded letters to other YouTubers about their, or emails, I should say, about their criticisms of channels. So I try not to name a channel. I try not to call out a channel unless it's in a positive aspect. Like Lisa called me out on Cheap Living RV. I called that one out. It was a positive aspect, so I was very appreciative of Lisa and Cheap Living. The subscribers you lose, my opinion, is they don't want or like to hear the truth. Well, some people have actually said that I'm just too negative and there's just no way anybody's going to watch anybody that's that negative. Well, then they don't want to know the truth, pretty much. The invitation of Evangeline now reminds me of what happened with full-time live boarders a few decades ago. I guess we're talking about boaters. Did not work out well. So, no, I mean, we lose them. I've been pretty much can't comment on some channel now because people who know who I am and they get real mean. So I don't comment too much more in any of those.
But I can.
Yeah, Carolyn does. Now, there are some that I do comment on, like Driving and Vibing. Really good group there. I like them. Less Junk, More Journey. I like them. They're pretty good. But, yeah, you know, when people are cussing at you, I don't want to name the two, but I watch two I watch, but one has a cat. One has 3 dogs, and then you. Well, I know who they are. Yeah, I know who they are. I used to go to Allingtown, PA in the 70s. I was living in Northwest Maryland. Love that area. Well, I mean, I've drove through Pennsylvania. Anyway, I thought about going and staying in Pennsylvania. I love the mountains. I love mountains. That's just the way it is. So, and that's why we're going to try to make it over to Washington this year. Shh! I don't always agree with everyone all the time. Well, you never let me know. We are from Allentown, PA, too. People get mean, delete their comments, and ignore. Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about when I go to other channels and, you know, even to answer a question, I usually get rooted out of there. Nothing wrong with evangelizing. The problem comes with people being too poor to maintain the lifestyle. Do you do what your heart tells you enjoy? Oh, I am, and that's what I'm trying to explain this evening, is I'm really I got a video coming out on Friday that I feel like is going to be kind of controversial because I mean I get kind of pointed about YouTubers encouraging the homeless to come out here. So I'm just letting you guys know that it's coming out, and I'm going to stay true to who I am. I feel like that we need to help these folks actually get real help, and not send them out to the BLMs and the National Forest, and then leave them out there. So that's for anybody who came in late, probably didn't hear me say that. So, yes, boaters, inexperienced sailors expect to float in paradise. You know, I just read an article now, a few days ago. A couple sold everything they owned, bought a boat, was out there, what, 2 days or 2 weeks, 2 days?
It wasn't long.
And it got destroyed. Then they started to go fund an account, got a new one. And people are asking me, or telling me, you know, this was an extreme situation. They really needed to have a GoFundMe. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. My camper burned down. I didn't have a GoFundMe. So, you know, I struggle with some of the concepts being promoted on these blogs and YouTube channels. You know, if you get in trouble, go do a GoFundMe. Well, that only works if you're a blogger or a YouTuber. It doesn't work for anybody else, so why are we telling everybody to do it? Yeah, well, I hate snow too. The problem is Florida got snow this year. That's where we were. Have you thought about going camping in Mexico, Central America? It might be exciting. No, I probably would never do that. To me, all the popular YouTubers are salesmen to get views. And then they got no content. Well, yeah. Hello, Dawn of the Dead. Wow, I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. I mean, no, I hate snow. I mean, when I was a kid, I think I liked it, but then I didn't, so. Wow, this has been an exciting evening. Boy, I mean, everybody's been great. I really had a good time. Yes, PA is beautiful. The Amateur area in East, tourist by beautiful. Me and my dad are working on my teardrop camper. Hopefully we'll be on an adventure this summer. Oh, that is exciting. I can do out the ice, snow. Yeah, me too. Boy, this has been a really good evening. It's a Canadian thing. Well, I'm telling you, I'm in South Dakota and 53 degrees this morning. It was, I asked Carolyn, you want to go back south? It was kind of chilly. Living on top of the mountain in western Maryland, no guardrails, and there was winter worse in Maine. Well, what I find is funny is you get on Facebook and everybody's complaining about the heat down in Texas. It's 103 or 110. Well, I do remember it wasn't that long ago. It was snowing on the Mexico-Texas border. Snow. And they weren't happy about that either. Your truck camper looks roomier than we pictured. Oh, it's huge. We love it. No, Leroy, not me. If it's not 90 degrees, I'm not happy.
I live in shorts and a t-shirt.
No, I had a sweatshirt on this morning. Where's that at? I don't want to lose it. I worked in Oakland, Maryland on the plug and switch. Anyway, I don't remember who asked. Who asked? Truck camper. Wendy. I have a video on our truck build. If you'll go back to probably mid-April on my videos, go to my channel. I show you kind of some of the build. And then I give you a tour with all the junk out of it. Should give you some perspective on the size of it. Temps have been all over the place here in the spring. Yeah, Missouri was quite warm when we were there. So, well, it's 83 inches wide. And it's the length of the bed. What is that? Just over 6 feet. And then we have the cab over. No doubt in my mind that the RV nomad numbers of lifestyle will continue to grow due to high rents and real estate. Taxes force folks to give up bricks and sticks housing. Baby boomers forced into it. I like warmer weather. When do we get to see the Phoenix on your camper? Well, we got to get something to get it to stick better. Oh, we got to get something to get it to stick better. Well, the numbers may grow, but I'm telling you, I'm going to do whatever I can to discourage it. It was in Texas this morning, and it was 25 this evening, 90s. So, we got to get something to get it to stick. But this is what we're going to hang on the back door. Gorilla Glue, yeah, that's not a bad idea. But it says little house on the road with the big phoenix on it. We'll put that on the back door. Oh, what can't we afford? I'm sorry, Lisa.
Oh, no, she's talking to somebody else
Oh,
about
okay.
the house.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do what I can to discourage folks. Well, it was cheap. I think it was under 20 bucks. But we just wanted to get a phoenix, you know, coming out of the ashes of the camper fire. How much for the little stickers for us? We don't have any little stickers. You know, everybody wants me to get stickers or T-shirts, and I'm just not sure how many people are going to buy them. Everybody has these ideas on how I should do it.
Well, you know, with those, we could order some, and if we're stuck with them, they're not that expensive.
Yeah, I could do that. Well, you know, that's not a bad idea. Okay, we'll discuss it some more. Don't want to do it here in live. If you advertise on the door, literally people following. It's funny. We built the camper and we went into Mississippi. Like 2 weeks after we built it, went into Mississippi. Anyway, we pulled off on the side of the road because I forgot to strap in the refrigerator, so I just pulled off. And we got to the campsite. I checked my Facebook page. Somebody messaged me and said, hey, we saw you on the side of the road in Mississippi with our new camper. While we were building the camper at my father's house, someone drove by and says, I know you. Me. And of course I knew it had to be a YouTuber. They just drove by. Dad lives on a side street in the middle of Florida somewhere. And they knew us. It's kind of incredible. Mississippi, now that's hot there. Yeah, I'm sure it's a little warm there. So it's interesting. It's free money. You could sell them at some rallies. Okay, well, just so everybody knows, we don't go to those rallies or escaper clubs or anything. Carolyn has severe social anxiety, which is why she doesn't get on camera. I'm kind of an introvert myself. I really not comfortable around people too much. So, I mean, we don't go to those things. It's not going to be what we do. It's not how... We came out here to save my life, save Carolyn's life, and that's what we intend to do. And I'm going to share my dream with you, my adventure. But beyond that, that's about it. So, I mean, I know every time I say that I disappoint people because they would like to meet us. But I just, you know, I mean, that was our dream, was to come out here. And so that's what we're doing. GoFundMe does not pay for a brain. Getting so popular, no more stealth camping for YouTube. Well, the camper didn't help. I mean, this thing sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, it's quite recognizable. And then we're going to put the Phoenix on it and tell everybody about it. It's going to be quite recognizable. Well, when we got to Mississippi, somebody stopped by and said hi. I mean, those are very uncomfortable moments for us. I'm with you. I stay away from people, too. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Well, I mean, Carolyn wouldn't even come out of the camper. I could tell you that. You share thoughts this format. That is a lot of help. Well, thank you, Lisa.
For this format.
You share, yeah. Thank you very much. It's cool to stay true and not begging, and it shows. Well, thank you so very much. Well, JP stated famously, I don't think I can say that word.
Yeah, that place is for other people.
Yeah, that place is other people. I enjoy your channel so much. I really like reality. Well, thank you so much. Well, the reality is I've been on for an hour now, so my throat starts to wear out. My bladder starts to get full. So I'm going to have to say goodnight and hopefully see you next week. So I hope you come back next week. That's what. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like video. And happy travels. Where are you heading? Well, we're going to continue heading west, I think. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the conversation. Good night. Yeah, you bet. Good night, SGR. Good night, Mom. Good night, Kathleen. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Alleytown. Good night, Lisa. And special thanks to you. I really do appreciate your help. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Kathleen says, click like. Good night, RSB. Thank you very much. Good night, Harry. I'm glad you show up. It really is nice. Oh, yeah, we met Harry once, too. Elizabeth, good night. Good night, Nut Bar. Good night, John. The only virtual world can you be a popular loner. Night, Michael. Good night, Elizabeth. Good to see you again, Elizabeth. It really is. Doreen, good night. Good night, Randy. Good night, Doreen. Good night, Tim. And Brenda. I gotta remember Brenda. You have a great weekend too, RSB. All right, well, I'm going to see you next week.